Welcome to my channel. I'm Emily and this is That Carnivore Life. In today's vlog, I'm going to share with you why I eat the way that I do, why I eat only what comes from an animal, what I know for sure makes me very immediately sick, and why I'm sharing all of this information with you. I would like to clarify, I am not a doctor, a nutritionist, or a dietitian. I'm simply someone with a lot of food intolerances and malabsorptions. I've learned a lot along the way, and I want to share it with you all in the hope that it helps someone. Before we jump right in, please click the thumbs up to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and click that bell notification to be notified of my future uploads. And remember to share this with all of your friends and your family. You're probably wondering why I or someone might quit eating fruit, vegetables, and cake and just eat meat. Well, let me tell you why. Here's a list of my current medical diagnosis and where applicable the status of that diagnosis. These are medically diagnosed conditions from healthcare professionals, doctors and specialists. The first is Crohn's disease. I was diagnosed with this in early 2012. I'm clinically in remission as of July 2019. I've been off all medication since around September, October of 2019. However, over the past 3-ish months, I've been experiencing more and more of the symptoms I had when having active Crohn's. They've become more intense as well. I'll explain this a little bit later. Depression and anxiety. Depression and anxiety were diagnosed a few months ago. I'm also unable to take mental health related medication. That's a long story that I'm not going to go into. Just know that I can't take mental health medications. Dry eyes. This is actually a result of surgeries that I had in 2011 and then again in 2019. Apparently it's something that I'll have for the rest of my life. Overactive airways and vocal cord dysfunction. Overactive airways were diagnosed about 2.5-3 years ago. Vocal cord dysfunction was diagnosed a couple of months ago. Both of these usually only affect me when I get a virus, not every virus. I have 2 different inhalers to help as needed. Polyol and fructan malabsorption with borderline lactose malabsorption. These were diagnosed in late 2011. I also have a gluten intolerance, unknown whether this is related to Crohn's disease or related to something else. So there you have it. They're my current diagnosed medical conditions. I'm now going to list for you all of the problems and complaints, so negative health things that I currently deal with. Some of these are related to the medical conditions mentioned, some of them are not. A painful lower back. This has been an 8 out of 10. It's affecting my daily life. Sometimes I struggle to stand and walk. I experience this many days of the week. This last week hasn't been so bad. The week before was excruciating. Sore hips, many days of the week. Sore feet, many days of the week. This is my heels and forefoot. It's not plantar fasciitis. Sore and tight neck and shoulders every single day. Dry eyes every single day. Nausea almost daily. Bloating constantly. Gassy almost daily. Severe motion sickness, like severe. Sometimes even get it as a driver of my own car. If I dance, I will get motion sick within minutes. Pain in the lower back, a bit in the kidney kind of area. That comes and goes. Eye disturbances many days of the week. My eye will feel like thick or sticky, more so the left one than the right. Sore hands, elbows, and shoulders, at least 50% of the week. This might be a little bit of TMI for some of you, but smelly poop 80% of the time. Not sleeping well through the night 98% of the time. Anxiety, depression, and panic every day. I think it's actually really important to take note of anxiety, depression, and panic. I wasn't really sure how this video will turn out, and I'm still not. It's been a very hard day, and I have actually delayed doing this video since Saturday. It's currently Thursday night, and it needs to be uploaded for Saturday morning. Still needs to be edited, thumbnails created, and I really wanted to present a good video for you all, so not quite sure how this is going to turn out, but we'll see. Low motivation, poor memory every day. Poor concentration every day. Confusion every day to every other day. So that's to do with like memory. Brain fog every day. Extreme lethargy, tiredness, and weariness every day. I actually had to write all of these down because with the brain fog and the poor memory, even though these are things I suffer from daily, I wouldn't remember them. It took me a week and a half to collate them. Random pains in the backs of my ears. 30% of the time. So just to show you, it's like this, the ear flap here, but it's like in the back. it's actually very excruciating pain, which is why I decided to mention it. Crohn's disease. So this is where I said I was going to mention some more about this. I get quite intense pains in the right side of my abdomen. It's actually where the ileum joins the small intestine. I get it about 40% of the time when pooping, which is I actually have to press in on that area of my stomach to be able to go to the bathroom. So it's quite painful. And I would like to clarify, while I'm classified as being medically in remission, I'm now in a different country to my specialist. If I were in the same country, I would be seeing that specialist every 6 months. So I haven't seen him since July of 2019. TMJS, temporomandibular joint syndrome. That's to do with your jaw. Once every week or two, I notice it and it flares up maybe once a month to every second month. Dry lips daily. You can't tell because I've got fantastic lipstick on, and that's very intentional. It's nice to have a made up face for vlogging, but yeah, you can really tell the state of my lips if I don't have lipstick on. Shortness of breath, especially tying up shoes. Anything where I have to bend, anything like walking up or down 2 or 3 steps. Very much experience shortness of breath. Heartburn most days of the week, and it's so intense sometimes my eyes water. Scalp psoriasis, that is constant. Sore and sensitive gums that are also bleeding, that's daily. Really, again, this is probably TMI for some of you, but women, you'll understand. Really bad period pain. Very heavy and irregular at times periods. And hormonal acne, about 3-ish spots a month. So not anything severe acne-wise. That's quite a lot of health issues. Basically, my whole body hurts. There's a whole lot of inflammation going on for all of those things to be present. These health issues, the medically diagnosed ones, and just all the things that I'm experiencing are why I've chosen to, at least for now, take out fruits and vegetables, anything other than animal from my diet, and just eat animal. I actually wonder if you experience some of these symptoms, and I wonder what kind of diet you're eating. What is the food that you're consuming? Are you eating processed foods? Are you eating a lot of sugar? Are you eating a really clean diet but still experiencing these symptoms? There's one more thing or group of things that I want to share, and these are foods and drinks I know make me sick. All flavored sparkling waters like LaCroix, except Spindrift. And I think what it is the natural flavors. Spindrift uses real squeezed fruit. Sometimes you'll get the pulp of raspberry, for example, or the pulp of a little piece of lemon. You don't get that with LaCroix. It's natural flavor. I guess you could explain it like an extract. That's not what Spindrift use. And Spindrift is the only thing that doesn't make me sick. Watermelon, gluten, garlic, onion, sugar, agave, milk, high fructose corn syrup, curries, especially Indian and Thai, Mexican, pork belly, gluten-free pizza, long or slow cooked anything. Spices, I can occasionally have paprika, chili, or sumac, but not often. Melted cheeses, except on pizza. I've had pizza without cheese and it still made me sick, so just to clarify. Soups, stocks, and sour cream. I've told you that I only eat animal. I've told you I don't eat all of these fruits and veggies. I don't even eat fries, nuts. And then I've told you all of these things that make me sick. So what do I eat? I'm gonna invite you to follow me over on Instagram to see what I actually do eat. Follow me at thatcarnivorelife.gram. Why am I sharing all of my personal food, nutrition, and health issues with you? A couple of reasons, actually. This helps you see why someone would go to such a restricted way of consuming food. You may suffer from some, all of, or more of these complaints, and see the benefit that carnivore has had and will have with me, and choose to go after health and healing for yourself. So that's another reason. And also because I've seen and heard many carnivores share very random things that have been greatly improved or completely resolved through eating carnivore. So I thought it would be really interesting to list everything that I could think of, big and small, and see which ones improve or resolve completely this time round, especially once I surpass the 3-month mark of eating carnivore. Why 3 months? I've actually been predominantly carnivore for the last 17 months. The first 3 months I was strict carnivore. The last 14 months, however, has not been that way. There have been some weeks, 1 to 3 weeks, where I have been strict carnivore, but most days I've eaten something non-carnivore and usually pretty unhealthy So fries with my meat or ice cream, a gluten-free carb, and I feel basically as sick as I did before I ever started carnivore. This is why I've gone back to eating full animal. No compromises this time. It's because I remember how good my health was during those 3 months where I was super strict. As of November 27, 2021, I am back to being strict carnivore. I'm also going to share updates with you along the way. So at the time of recording this video, I'm at day 6 of eating strict carnivore. I am going through the withdrawals from the standard American diet or standard Australian diet. And so I'm dealing with those withdrawals, but I can tell my body is starting to feel different. I'm already losing some of the bloating that I've been experiencing. I'm going to end it here. There's not really much more that I want to say in this vlog today. I will share more in the future. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification so you're notified of my future updates regarding how carnivore is going and the improvements that I'm seeing in my health. Please like this video, share it with your friends, your family, your neighbors, your co-workers, your Uber drivers, and your gas station attendant. Thank you for joining me today and thank you for all of your support. I'm Emily and this is That Carnivore Life. Bye!